Hello everybody, I'm Rude Devil, and yes, we're back on Glades of Ithilien. It's Valentine's Day today, which I don't think that means anything to anyone, but Thran wanted a Valentine's video, so, happy Valentine's Day, Thran. Yeah, that's all I got. Anyway, onto the cast. We're still on Glades of Ithilien, I said that already. When 8.0 comes out, I think there's like 8 1v1 maps they're releasing, or at least they've shown off 8 so far. And they said plenty are good for, like, sort of the competitive scene. Not that these replays are competitive or anything, or you know what I mean, but, like, it'll be good to see just a lot of fresh new maps, because Glades of Ithilien is beginning to wear thin. Anyway, this is between Flame of the West and Thran. It is an elf war. Oh, it's not Thran, it's Nordal. I thought this was Thran. Thran, did you back out playing Flame? Oh my god. I thought this was the ultimate troll move by casting a game with Thran because he would hate that. But I guess I've been stumped again, it's backfired. Yeah, so it's Rivendell versus Lorien. It's gonna be hopefully no Galadhrim lame versus hopefully... How'd you even lame with the Rivendell? I mean, I think they're... Oh yeah, you go heroes. Yeah, hopefully he doesn't rush heroes. If he does, I hope he goes Elrond first, because I'm sick of seeing Glorfindel rushes, man. It's annoying. Anyway, Breland Barracks coming out. Bounders start. No Breland Pikes. I like the Bounders start. They can stealth on all these trees. They're plenty fast. Not sure it's good against Lorien, actually, just because Lorien archers can just snipe them. But I guess if you, like, run into the trees to stealth, it'll disengage... the tracking on the archers, so that could work. And, yeah, so I expect Flame of the West to win this because he's just really good at the game now. It's totally a product of if you just practice a lot and you're determined, then you will get better. It's like with anything. When you start off learning anything new, you're going to be shit. And you have to make the decision, do I want to keep going, or am I going to be a little bitch and give up? When it comes to Bifme, I'm usually the latter, but when it comes to Flame of the West, he says, no, I'm going to get better. And now he's really good now. I'd say he's evolved past the medium tier skill level, and he's into good now. Anyway, he's creeping the Warglare, and he did it fantastically, mind you. Alright, archers on defense. Where are the Bounders? They're there. I thought they went up there. Oh no, here they are. Hold on. One survived. I would just hide him here as a scout. What's their vision on that? You know what? That's good enough. But I did call it. I did say the Lorien Archers, Wait, what is he doing? No. The fortress hit him? Okay, it's fine. But yeah, I think level 2 spears can beat Bounders. I'm pretty sure they can. Also, Flame of the West is a master at using stances now to sort of, mitigate any disadvantage that there may be between the two units. I think when I faced him, it was goblins. It was mountain orcs versus wildmen, and his wildmen in hold ground managed to beat my mountain orcs. So a little tip there: you want to utilize your stances to get the most out of you, or most out of your troops anyway. So looking for an opening with his Bounders, but can't really seem to get one. This melon tree is right next to the barracks, so good luck getting that. And he's only built 3, actually. I guess he's creeped 2 Warglares. And by creeping the 2 Warglares, he's got 3 pikes from a building that... So he goes 3 melon trees, creeps both Warglares, and gets Orofin. Okay, write that down, people. Write that down, write that down. Nordal. That was his name, right? I want to call him Noodle, but I'm pretty sure it was Nordal. It was Nordal. Damn it, we were so close. Tangado Hide responds with the open the gates. No, that's not the name of the move, but I'm going to do it anyway. Archers are focusing their archers. Turkish archers are... They used to be really good, and I'd say they're just meh now. But with the double Breland Barracks, I think the spam might be the difference. I would like to see an early Dunedain encampment. Get some Cavan there. But he will probably go for the hero. Anyway, there's the sniper hero. He lost a lot of his spears to these Breland pikes. I was actually surprised at that. But I guess Bounder's smacking an elf on the head. Whether you're an elf or whether you're anything else. A club is a club. And the builder just gets away with his life. But yeah, it's if this was me as Rivendell, I'd be so intimidated because he's got a hero out inside 3 minutes. And Nordal's response is, Gildor? A good hero will give leadership to these hobbits, has an okay summon, but you don't, he doesn't have heal, so if these archers decide to focus Gildor, if he loses him, yeah, see, that's what I was afraid of. I wouldn't have gone for Glorfindel, I would have made Dunedain. It's not a terrible pick, but you just saw that the damage that those archers could do, and then, the Malon Shaft as well. We stuck him with a Morgul Shaft. That orc looked pretty cool, honestly. I thought he was awesome. Yeah, his face kind of looked a little... I couldn't tell if it was... It looked like it was a mix between CGI and, like, prosthetics. But he still looked pretty cool, in my opinion. You know the one I'm talking about, the one that gets his head cut off by Thranduil. I didn't really narrow it down. The one in Thranduil's Hall. You know the one I'm talking about. Okay, Rivendell. Almost lost a builder, didn't. There hasn't been any eco-harass, count himself lucky. I would not engage here, man. You need to get some cav. You need to get some cav. And you definitely need to not lose Gildor. He's going to be focusing him, you can see him. He's like 2 feet taller than everyone else here. He's got about 4 Tookish archers, though. And you know what? Credit to Nordal. He killed about 2 battalions there. You know what? He had 4 Tookish archers. And that was enough to actually balance... Wait, what? I would have backed off because that would never have worked for me. 4 Tookish archers beat 3 Lorien archers. I guess there were bounders in there, but there were also pikes. There was like 4 battalions of elves there. How did... I guess they're all on aggressive, but... I guess maybe Flame was focusing Gildor a bit too much, and then while they were focusing Gildor, the archers were able to, the Tookish archers were able to, just sort of mow down the Lorien archers. Anyway, he's getting his own back because these guys are just... sitting around like bison, really, just getting picked off one after another. Or like buffalo, I should say. Is bison a buffalo? Type of buffalo? You get the point. They just sit there when they're... You guys know what I'm getting at. Anyway, there goes the horn again. Tangoto hide as well. Literally mutual horns. We've got some flanking going on here. Nordal, good job, man. If he had lost this engagement here, he wouldn't be able to do what he's doing here. But in terms of kills, I think he might just be ahead. What is this? No way you're at tier 2. What the fuck? You're 6 points ahead of him? I feel like he's killed more, though. I feel like Nordal's killed more than Flame of the West. How did he get more points? Anyway, I don't like this summon. It's probably the worst tier 2 that they have. I don't like it. I think Elvenwood and definitely Radagast are good, but I guess it does... Actually, unless you're... I guess him going for the Mirkwood summon means he's definitely not going to go the Elite Cav, which is a shame because the Elite Cav for Lorien are pretty damn cool. Anyway, second barracks comes out. They're both still level 1. This makes no sense, unless he's just going to go Horse Archers. He missed out on the chance to get the Elite upgrade, at least for the time being. Anyway, Farsight, instead of the heal... I think Farsight goes into Breath of Manwë. That could be good. He's halfway there. So actually, if he hadn't have gone for this, he would have been at 10 points. So I guess he wasn't that far behind. He was like literally a point behind. It just seemed a lot... It just seemed strange. I'm really impressed with the way Nordal's playing, though. It seems like everyone and their cat and dog are better than me. Alright. The Morgul Shaft is... the Morgul Shaft. The Malon Shaft is there. We saw how much damage it did to Gildor. If you sort of whittle Gildor down to half, that's not quite low enough for someone to use a heal. So then you finish him off with the Malon Shaft and just do the other half. Anyway, we have Galef... No! Okay, that looked like Galethrim. Never mind. And he needs to be careful here. He's actually done well to hold his ground. While he's destroying this Malon tree, this is basically free kills for all these level 2 archers. Noldor archers in the back, though. People are ignoring the Outriders, ignoring the Dunedain, and going straight for the Noldor archers. This actually increases attack speed. And the swordsmen get the improved damage, and the pikes get improved armor. You should always toggle these, because, I mean, it's the Song of Finwë, man. How to confuse Redevil. I mean, it's pretty easy. Let's set the bar pretty low there, but how many elves do you want to name after F? There are so many, and I forget which. Especially when the lines change. It's like the House of Finarfin, and his son was Finrod, and then his son was Feanor, I think, and his brother was Fingolfin, and it's like, how the fuck am I supposed to remember all these? And then, yeah, this is the Song of Finwë. So who the hell is Finwë? Like, Jesus Christ, no wonder you have to read the Silmarillion like 80 times before you can understand all this. It's just way too confusing, man. I guess it stems from the fact that Tolkien created all of his own languages, so there's a lot of consistency there. And the names aren't just, you know, Bruce or Phil. That's why they're all similar, because they all, like, they all have, like, the same meaning, you know? Okay, let's see. Any upgrades? No banner carriers. That's actually... I would probably get banner carriers because the elves are at level 2 now and they heal at level 2. Do you have to get level 2 to get the archers? You do. So he managed to level up... He managed to have enough money to level up the dormitory. I guess he hasn't taken that many losses. And is he... What is... He's... Hasn't researched anything from here. I wonder what he's going to go for. Elvish Medicine. Sleepless Malice. Reverence of Yavanna. Oh, yes, someone who's going for the eco bonus on the Revelers. Well done, okay. Horse Archers coming out for Flame of the West. Level 2 Barracks now. Galathrim coming out. Pathstalkers would be cool. Level 2, pop the stealth, get in behind and just kill all these guys. And I have to say, I'm really impressed with the way Nordal's been playing. That early advantage, that early hero, as I said, is really, really... I mean, your losses can mount if you just misjudge a single play. Because then you'll just be permanently behind. But as I said, I was surprised that he won that engagement with all those Tookish archers. Anyway, mostly... Actually, I'd say about half and half now with the ratio of pikes to archers. Knights of Rivendell are out, as we heard. And is he just gonna finish this by getting Malon bows? He's got banner carriers. Malon bows. He needs them at level 2. But Malon bows will basically delete anything that's not... Actually, I think they'll just delete anything. Anyway, Rivendell Knights. Look at the speed on that. Look at the speed on these Knights. No level 2. But they're set to aggressive. They should take down this Malon tree pretty quickly. It's only a level 1 Malon tree, actually. And I think you can stop with the Hobbits at this point. I think you need to just go full Noldor. It is expensive to get that second Noldor barrack, so you don't need that. But yeah, the Bounders are just feeding power points if you make them at this stage in the game. Anyway, Horse Archers, they can toggle, so he could actually harass with these if he wanted to. There is a free building. Oh, yes, the Armory would be a great coup here if he gets it. I think what he's going to do is he's going to... Yeah, I think he's going to go for Breath of Manwë. He's 1 point away. He went with the Horn for the... just to stay competitive in the early game. But Farsight is definitely to get the Breath of Manwë. And he just needs... If he does it at the right time, if Flame of the West clumps for a second, then he's got him. Anyway, troops are getting mowed down because Galathrim have insane range. The Knights come in through the back, but the spears are on him. We're so close to Breath of Manwë. There goes the Horn to give them extra armor. Maybe not use the Breath of Manwë now. Nope, he's gone for it. Oh no! Get the Galathrim in the back, dude! Oh no, I think he did get the Galathrim. There's Lorien archers in the back, but there goes the Breath of Manwë. Which... They have wounded me. Yeah, the Galathrim did survive the Breath of Manwë. And now they're healing. But scared the hell out of him. I think he might be feeding a lot of points here. Yeah, 10 more points. Basically just archer defense here. And I'm surprised he's still in this fight. Galathrim down the south with the Sylvan summon to just pick off these Noldor. Cavalry in the rear. I think a little overzealous from Nordal. Just a little overzealous. He did get... Oh no, Gildor went back in! Yeah, that was a real shame. He did get down a barracks though, but not the level 2 one, which is what he needed. That's the problem. Breath of Manwë is actually strong. It can actually insta-kill a lot of units. But of course, Galathrim do not. They do not count as one of those units because they are just unkillable. They are the bane of my existence. They are amazing. Anyway, Haldir of Lothlorien is here to give leadership to, well, at level 6 he does. Leadership to what I was just saying were unkillable. And of course I'm being hyperbolic, but they're just so annoying. Like, they're so annoying. Getting the armory would be good because it would reset his progress and you don't want him to get Malon bows. But obviously it's easier said than done. I would have the eco on autocast, just so you're never missing it. Revelers are, it's like 1,000 for the upgrade, right? Yeah, it's 1,000 for the upgrade and then like 500 to make them. And I think he has them set on the pre-picked pathing, because I don't think they would have gone in that far. But just, yeah, I think he was a bit overzealous, particularly when it's a Lorien player who can just sit right next to his fortress and just mow down your armies with Galathrim. If he had more cav, then it would be possible. But he only had one cav. This one was pretty much dead. And despite the Breath of Manwë, most of Flame's army survived, and that's why this counterattack is so successful now. So you've got the brothers here, the Archer brothers going in. The Eagle Summon, which back in the day were... Actually, I think the summon still lasts long enough to take down a fortress. At least one without the upgraded armor. Let's have a look at his money, because, yeah, okay. Because these Noldor, they're pumping out slowly, and they're 800 a pop. He does have Arwen. He could stun. I think they are changing that for the next patch. I think instead of a stun, it's is it a debuff? It's definitely not a stun though. They're taking that out because so many people complain about it. I guess you could have kept it in. I think in I swear there was one mod where Arwen did have a stun, but it was a tiny radius. It was like this big. I guess you could do that, and you could make it apply to heroes. So, even though it's a really small AoE, it is still pretty powerful. But I think they're just going into like a massive debuff. Anyway, regardless, still a strange choice, and he got like no value out of those. He got no value out of those Revelers, which is a shame. I don't even think he got the eco bonus. Anyway, Eagles, a perfect pick against Noldor because Eagles obviously pick up units when they attack. So if your units are... It doesn't matter how expensive your units are, they're just going to pick them up. And the Eagles just made short work of those Noldor like they were just regular troops. This is a one-way trip for Gildor. Light of Elbreth is going to actually... Well, there's no Inspire Fear in there. What level is Haldir? Yeah, poor Glorfindel died as he lived. Singing terrible dialogue. Anyway, level 4 Haldir. 2 more levels before the leadership buff goes in. Which does that give fear resistance? Armor and damage. Yeah, so no fear resist. Is it Celeborn that gives him fear resist? I forget who does, actually. It might be. I think it's Celeborn. But yeah, Nordal played well. Just as I said, way too overzealous in that attack against a Lorien player. And there it is. GG. You know what? He started off so strongly. He started off so strong. He held his own. He won that big battle in the middle. And maybe it went to his head there. Maybe he just was a little too overconfident. That was a bit of a short game. We only reached tier 3. Not really any upgrades. But still a cool battle. And both players played better than me, so there you go. Anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you want to see your game cast, join the Jon Dor Discord. I'll link it in shameless promotion. Or you can just DM me on Discord as well. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Ding that bell, because honestly, the amount of subscriptions that I don't see, because I don't ding the bell sometimes, you just have to ding the bell, because YouTube hasn't been good for about 4 years now. Anyway, hope you guys all enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Peace out. Goodbye.